this video. It's gonna be so long. That's okay though. Hey guys, what's up? It's Reagan. Today I have a prepping video for you. I'm going to be doing an updated bug out bag or 72-hour bag. If you haven't seen my original version of this video, I will put the link down in the description so that you can go watch it after you watch this one. I feel like, for educational purposes, it's good to see the evolution of how kids grow and change. So I will link that down below for you if you want to check it out. This is an updated version of my bug out bag, my 72-hour kit. Before I actually get into the bag, I just have a disclaimer. I give the same disclaimer at the beginning of all my videos, and that is that hate will not be tolerated. I am fine with critique or comments and questions, but I will not tolerate hate. So any hateful comments or accounts will be deleted, will be blocked. So you might as well just skedaddle on out of here. I do want to say also that my husband has a bug out bag as well, and I would like to do a video comparing the two of them or just showing you what's in his bag. So if that's something that you'd be interested in, let me know. Our bags, they can function independently, but they do complement each other. So in a bug out scenario, we would do everything within our power to stay together, of course, but the bags can function independently if they need to. So that is one thing to keep in mind. Maybe I should do a pet prepping video, huh? Would that be good? You think they'd like that? All right, so this is my bag itself. I will kind of talk about the bag, the outside of the bag, and then I'll go through the contents. So this bag is from Amazon. My husband has the exact same bag. It's just a different color. And this is from Hannibal Tactical. So if I can find the link for the bag, I will put it in the description. I'll try and link some stuff in the description, but if there's something in particular that you want to know where it's from, just ask me. Just leave me a comment. One of the things that I really like about this bag is the support and the straps. There's so many straps everywhere. You've got a nice chest support, and then you've also got nice hip support. So this bag, I weighed it this morning. It is just under 17 pounds, so I'm sure it would be more, obviously, if I put more water in here. But as is right now, it's only about 17 pounds or just under 17 pounds, which is definitely not too heavy, but you've got good support for your chest and for your hips. Right here, I do have a safety whistle. Discretion is advised with the safety whistle. That is something to discuss with your family or with your party well before a scenario happens. When is an appropriate time and place to use a whistle and when is not. On this side of the bag right here, I have an extra carabiner, and then I also have a knife. So this is a hunting knife, but obviously can also be used for self-defense. For the location of this knife, whenever I'm wearing the bag, I can actually reach back with my right hand and pull it right out. So I don't even have to take the bag off to use this knife. On the top here, I have, this is a little solar panel, which I'll kind of talk about more as we get into the video, but just a little solar panel, USB solar panel. I have some morale patches on here. There's probably room for a couple more. On this side, I have a tactical flashlight. This was a 2-pack off of Amazon. It is shatter resistant and water resistant, I believe. And then on the very bottom, which you might not be able to see very well, but I have these 2 extra straps here. Those are just in case there's anything else that I need to clip to my bag. In the back of the bag, right here, there is a place for a water bladder, and then there is a little pocket for you to get the whatever this is called, the hose through, and I looped it through this strap so that when I'm wearing it, it's right there, easy to use. So the bag has 4 main pockets. It has 2 smaller ones on the front and then 2 bigger ones. So I am going to go through each pocket, smallest to largest, and just kind of pull things out and show you. I won't get too into detail because I could be sitting here talking for 3 hours. If you guys have any questions about anything, just comment down below. Like I said, I'll try and link products, but if you want to know where something particular is at, just ask me. So I'll start with this pocket right here, and then I'll just kind of go through the whole thing, and I'll try and kind of show you where in the bag everything is. All right, let me get a sip of coffee. Okay, in this smaller pocket right here, this is kind of like a utility pocket. Couple like knickknacks and things that just might be important. So in no particular order, the first thing I'm pulling out is a Mylar rescue blanket. I have this headlamp, a 2-pack also from Amazon. I believe it's water resistant, but I could be wrong. It has a couple different settings on it. I have these work gloves. So these are actually men's gloves from Walmart. They're a size small. They are a little bit too big for me, but they're still functional. And in the winter, there's just enough space to put a pair of like good winter gloves underneath them. So it's kind of not a bad thing that they're a little bit too big. Then I have some waterproof matches, also from Amazon. The container is completely waterproof. That's what the inside looks like. The striker pad is also water resistant, so you can still use it if it's wet. And then in this bag, I have some extra batteries for the headlamp and the flashlight. There's also my Swiss Army pocket knife with a key to our safe on it. And then this little thing that's sticking up is a light that it goes into the solar panel. So that's kind of what that looks like. The solar panel is completely USB, so it'll charge anything that uses a USB port. The thing is though, is like during the day, if I'm walking along and my solar panel is in the sun, I can charge my phone as I'm walking. But as soon as the sun goes down, the solar panel itself holds very minimal charge. So I can use it for a short period of time, just not super long. So if the sun goes down and I need some light to get ready for bed, I have an option that doesn't require me to use batteries. So this would be kind of like my first line of defense if I need some light. All right, so moving on to the next pocket, which is this one here on the bottom. I have the straps adjusted so that it's not necessarily easy to get into this pocket, meaning someone behind me can't, open the pocket really fast because it is the food pocket. First thing in here are some camping utensils from Walmart. They do come with a little clip, which is nice. I have some camp soap. This can be used for your skin, your hair, your utensils and cooking supplies, your laundry. This is so versatile and it's super concentrated, so you don't need a lot. A little bit goes a long way. So there's that. I also, y'all are gonna laugh, but man, I don't mess around, okay? I have a little bitty bottle of olive oil. So this is meant for cooking. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory, but what good does your cooking pots do if the food is sticking to them, right? And it's hard to clean and whatnot. So just a little bit of oil in here. I have 2 packs of trail mix. Each bag of trail mix is almost 400 calories, so that's a pretty decent amount. I have 3 little mini bags of the survival tabs. These are gluten-free. Each bag is 80 calories. If you're prepping for, 72 hours, which is what the Red Cross recommends for any prepping that you do, you should be preparing for 72 hours worth of supplies. So 72 hours means 3 days and 3 nights. So that's why I have 3 bags, okay? I also have a container of peanut butter. I have a couple different protein bars, a protein cookie, and then I have a lot of these little packets. So I have some tuna packets, and then I have some chicken, which I could cook if I want it warm, but I don't have to cook it. And those are the protein bars and cookies. Can get some more individual type foods if that is something that you're interested in, from Mountain House, or I think like August and Farms on Amazon also has some options that are more individual based. Depends on your personal taste and what you have room for or don't have room for. All right, so that is the food pocket. Like I said, I definitely have more room in there, and I have room throughout the bag that I could put some more food in. So now I'm gonna talk about this first main pocket here. It is a little bit smaller. Before I get into this pocket, I do wanna say I am gonna be talking a little bit about feminine hygiene and feminine products. So if you wanna skip through that, you're more than welcome. But if you're watching this video, then this stuff either applies to you directly, or odds are you have a mother, sister, wife, daughter, niece, someone that this applies to. And so I definitely think that if it doesn't apply to you directly, it's a good idea to still watch and learn and participate, because for a lot of us, this is a reality. This is something that we have to think about and be prepared for in a situation where this bag is needed. So you might learn a little something, but I am going to be talking about feminine products and feminine hygiene, so I just kind of wanted to warn you, I guess. So the first thing in this pocket, this is a rain poncho. I bought these in a pack of 7 off of Amazon. I have this is a waterproof phone case. I honestly don't know where the strap is. Figured that this could serve some pretty good purpose. I also have some paracord and a carabiner, just tucked away in case I need it, in case I have, clothesline, whatnot. And then I have 3 of these. So these are emergency snap lights or safety light sticks. They last for 12 hours. These are green. You can buy them in other colors, but they last for 12 hours. So again, like if you're preparing for 72 hours, you're gonna have 3 days and 3 nights. So that's why I put 3 of these sticks in there, but you could definitely put more. I could easily fit more in here. So, all right, right in the top of this bag here, I have a roll of travel toilet paper, and then I also have some doggy poop bags. Now these are meant for dog poop, but you can very, very easily use them for your own poop as well, okay? There might be situations where it is not safe for you to just use the bathroom. So if you need to dispose of it, or at least like tie it up in a bag and stow it somewhere, you can. But this is also great for, if you use the toilet paper. Okay, let me just throw that over there. If you use the toilet paper and then you need to dispose of the toilet paper, you can put it in this bag too. But these bags are also great for feminine products as well. Now I also have a pack of flushable wipes. So these are good in an instance where maybe I don't want to use the toilet paper after a bowel movement, or if I'm on my period, I might just need a little bit extra cleansing power. So the wipes are great for those two things. And then right away, right in this pocket, I just have 3 tampons that I can grab quickly. On the side here, I have a little plastic baggie with 2 pairs of clean underwear in them. And then in this baggie, I have 2 pairs of disposable underwear. And these are absorbent, so I can use these if I am on my period. I really hope that this video doesn't get demonetized, but whatever. These can serve a couple different purposes. I could use them on their own if I wanted, but if I have a chance to stop and clean my underwear, then between these 2 and the pair that I'm wearing, I might be cleaning 3 pairs. And so I can wear one of these disposable ones while I clean the others. So, couple uses for these. But in a bug out scenario, I could probably wear one of these for an entire day or an entire night and not need to change it out. So, you know, I feel like those serve a couple different purposes. And then in the very bottom of this pocket, I have 2 more things. So these are mini toilets, and they are exactly what they sound like. They are little bags that you're meant to pee in, and they have a powder product in the bottom that solidifies your urine so that you can dispose of it. So there's 4 in this pack. Each one holds, I believe, 600 cc's of urine, maybe a little bit more. So again, these serve a purpose. There's a time where you would need them and a time that you don't. So again, discretion is advised for these, but there might come a time where just it's not safe for you to stop and go to the bathroom, or you don't have time to like take everything off and whatever. So those are an option. And then this container, this is a waterproof box. I do like that it has a little strap on it. This is kind of like hygiene products. Some of this is definitely not essential, not super important, but it's here. So I'll just go ahead and go through this with you. So when you open this box up, this is kind of what it looks like, how I have it organized. So on this side, I have 1 very large overnight pad. I have 4 normal sized pads, 3 panty liners, and then 3 of the individually packed feminine wipes. And then I also have 6 or 8 of the little mini travel size tampons. So very space saving and convenient. Then on this other side here, I have chapstick, I have a comb, I have a couple of the little gum tooth pickers. I have a toothbrush, toothpaste, mouthwash, a bunch of hair ties. I have some pretty heavy duty lotion, and then I also have this pill container. So I have 3 days worth of my prescription medication, and then I have 3 or 4 days of my multivitamin, and then I have a week's worth of my antihistamine. So I could probably fit some more in there, but that's just kind of, you know, a good base. Like, obviously the feminine products I want to protect from getting wet, and I also don't want this stuff to get smushed and break and spill and all that stuff. I'm really not that worried about the weight of this bin. It is super duper lightweight. Like, the stuff in it is heavy, but the bin itself is super lightweight, and the fact that it's not gonna get smushed and it's not gonna get wet and ruined is fine by me. So that's everything in this front pocket here. All right, now I know what you're thinking. If you are someone who gets their period, I know that you're probably thinking, well, Reagan, why don't you just try a menstrual cup? Like, that would be so much better than carrying around all these disposable pads and tampons. To that, I would say that could work in a couple scenarios, but I would like to point out, number one, you have to have a safe place to be able to take it out, clean it, dump it out, put it back in. And there's a lot that goes into that, including being able to dump it out safely and washing it. Like, that is super important, is being able to keep it clean and having a clean, sanitary way to store it when you're not using it. But also, you still run the risk of having leaks, and you still have to change it out as often as you would need to change out a pad or tampon. And for some people, physically, like anatomically, using a menstrual cup just doesn't work. So in certain circumstances, yes, that would be a great option to have. And so if it works for you, go for it. But it's definitely not gonna work for everyone, and it's not gonna work in every scenario either. So just keep that in mind. I'm gonna move on to the big pocket, the main pocket here. So these zippers on the bag, by the way, on this main pocket, they go all the way down the side of the bag and underneath. So you can literally open it up and lay it completely flat. So in this back pocket here, the first thing I have is a camping tent or emergency tent. This was a 2-pack on Amazon. I did get it for super cheap, so I'm not sure if they're available anymore, or if you could even find this product for the same price. But it is a 2-person tent, but I bought a 2-pack, so my husband has one as well. I have this. So this actually came with my EDC bag. Okay, I don't want to open this because I don't want y'all to see like my address or my documents. But on the inside, the part that I'm not showing you is just a clear pocket. And then the outside has these little pin holders. So this is a great place to put a copy of your driver's license, a copy of your insurance cards, your social security cards. I don't have a copy of my marriage license in there just because I need to zoom it down a lot. And cash. So keep cash and small bills. I wouldn't worry too much about coins, about change, but make sure that you do have a good supply of small bills of cash on hand. Then in this front part, I have this. Y'all know these pants all too well if you watched my other videos. These are actually fishing pants, men's fishing pants. And I would not have normally bought these for myself. I bought them for a short film that I did with my husband and one of our best friends a couple years ago. And let me just tell you, these are one of the best investments that I've made. Because they're fishing pants, they are, you know, water resistant, waterproof to an extent. They have mesh lining in them as well. Lots of pockets. They came with the belt, so this was included with the pants. And then they do zip off. So you've got shorts and you've got pants put together. Because they are men's, they're not as fitted. I like that. I don't feel uncomfortable wearing these pants, but I know some women would want a more fitted style. The only downside is that because these are men's, they're extra long, and I am 5 feet tall. This is, you know, a continual problem that I have. So if they're dragging the ground, I mean, whatever. If I'm wearing boots, I can tuck them into the boots. That's fine. But all in all, I think I would much rather have a pair of fishing pants than a pair of just like cargo pants or hiking pants. Because they're a little bit more weather durable, if that makes sense. So then I have a windbreaker. This is just a black, normal, like quarter zip windbreaker with a pocket, like a hoodie pocket. All right, my camera overheated, sorry. Okay, picking up where we left off. So this is actually a little camp cooking set I got at Walmart. I want to say this entire set was between like $5 and $10-ish. So right off the bat, the main area is the skillet thing. And then on the top here, this is a plate. And then here in the middle, I have a little pot with a lid and a handle, and then a cup on the inside. So you can hang that if you need to cook something that way. You've got a cup, you've got a plate, you've got a skillet for cooking. So super versatile. It folds up on itself, barely takes up any room. It's lightweight. I think that the reviews on this product, like online, are kind of mixed, but in my opinion, it's affordable, it's small, it's functional, and with a good cooking oil and dish soap and utensils, you've got some good potential here. So there's that. I also have a pair of shoes in our bedroom where I keep my bug out bag. Next to my bag, I keep a pair of shoes. They are hiking tennis shoes. So they're not hiking shoes, they're not hiking boots. They are more of a comfortable tennis shoe, but with some extra support in them. So those are always right next to my bag. But then on the inside, I do keep these tennis shoes. So these are actually from Target, I believe, from the Champion brand. These are, honestly speaking, the comfiest pair of shoes I've ever worn in my entire life. The bottoms are kind of like memory foam, so if I don't need to wear the hiking shoes, the hiking tennis shoes, then I can wear these. They fold up really small, and so they fit very nicely in my bag. Then at the back of this pocket, I have this bag. So again, I kind of like push the air out of it. I won't open it just because it's vacuum sealed-ish. So I have 2 pairs of socks. I have a washcloth. I have another pair of underwear and an extra sports bra. I have a pair of wool socks. I have a thermal long sleeve t-shirt, and then this is like a active athletic style t-shirt. And then at the very bottom, the very last thing in this bag that I'm gonna go over is the first aid kit. So this is actually another one of these hard waterproof cases. This is what it looks like when you first open it. I don't want to take everything out, but I'll take a couple things out. So I'll just kind of point. So I have some knuckle bandages here. I have petroleum jelly. I have big gauze pads. I have a rolled gauze pad, an ace wrap, and then I have some big giant band-aids and joint band-aids along this side. I have aspirin. I have Benadryl. I have ibuprofen. I have some hand sanitizer. I have a tourniquet. That's right there, the tourniquet. These are antibacterial wet wipes. And then I have some potassium iodide. If you don't know what that is, it is basically protection for your thyroid from a very specific type of radiation. It doesn't really protect the rest of your body, but for something so affordable, I figured why not. I bought this in a 2-pack off of Amazon. I believe both bottles were about $14. And then I also have some triple antibiotic ointment, and then some Benadryl cream, and then some hydrocortisone cream. So pretty basic first aid kit, but it's affordable and it gets the job done. All right, guys, that is everything that is in my bug out bag. I hope that this video was educational and beneficial for you. Like I said, check the description box for some links if there's anything particular that you want to know where I got it. Just leave me a comment and I will do my best to find it for you. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if it was helpful. It supports my channel, it helps me know what you guys like. Make sure to subscribe also so that you don't miss some upcoming videos, and I will see you guys next time.